Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Once again, got a couple trailers to go to from the last couple days. Um, First, I apologize for the slightly, I don't, well, I'm sure you can see it, dirty shirt. Came from work not long ago. So, yeah. Um, but first, we got Napoleon Bonaparte, which I wonder how much, as someone who's older, I just turned 45. Um, I wonder what kids are taught now as far as history sometimes, world history and U.S. history and whatnot. So I wonder if, to, teenagers, early 20s, if I were to say Napoleon, if the name would still have recognition. Again, I don't know Napoleon's life in depth. I just know, highlights of, again, he was a uh, very, I guess, narcissistic, and maybe slightly cruel little man, known, of course, for the hat, the, hand in his coat, shirt, and everything. But, heard that when this was being made by, I believe, Ridley Scott, Alien, The Martian, various amazing things, Ridley Scott. And it stars Joaquin Phoenix, who, of course, great actor, most recently won an Oscar for his portrayal as Joker. I was just like, okay, and I like historical, I like period pieces, and like I said, I know of Napoleon obviously, but I don't remember a lot of details about Napoleon, that I would have learned when I was younger and whatnot, or history classes in college. So the first time through. So let's go ahead and check out Napoleon, and here we go. France.
No doubt you've seen the chaos of the streets. We must make an example, or France will fall.
Off with a
What
head.
to do if this assignment of defense was transferred to you? I promise you brilliant successes.
Waterloo. Yep, there he goes. Ridley Scott's Alkalates.
What is this costume you have on?
This is my uniform. I led the French victory at Toulon.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
Has the course of my life just changed? Napoleon.
I'm destined for
Egypt.
greatness. But those in power only see me as a sword. I suggest you take the throne as a king. Shall we vote? This vermin has held the world hostage with his egotism and his lack of simple good manners.
You're great. You are just a tiny little brute that is nothing without me.
All of Europe is uniting forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
Your Majesty, we are discovered. Good. I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake.
Jesus. Wow.
I simply never do.
I simply never do. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's going to be an epic movie. I mean, and that's one thing that as I was even just, saying the few things I remember about Napoleon, of course, Battle of Waterloo, as they said in there, the little tyrant, and whatnot. But again, through all of those things, again, he was a genius, of a military leader. Again, and obviously it you know, ended up having his downfall. But yeah, and then of course you see that scene where he's putting on, looks like the crown over that, I forgot what it's called, the golden like leaves. But of course, makes me think of Gladiator, which, if I remember right, yeah, that was Joaquin Phoenix in there as the emperor. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very, very interesting look at Napoleon's life. And I mean, as a movie, as a spectacle, I mean, obviously, like I said, it's made for, for IMAX and everything, that it's going to be like bombastic. It's going to be like, I mean, that last scene where when we see the trailer where, I guess his enemies are charging towards him and they realize that they're on ice and he's just like fire. And the, comment is like, I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong, but I'm not. I'm generally not. So it's just like, but I never am. I was just like, the conceit, So yeah, that is my reaction and my first thoughts of Napoleon. It looks good. Again, Joaquin Phoenix. I really like Joaquin Phoenix. Ridley Scott, for a lot of his things which were mentioned there, I appreciate a large number of them. Some others not as much. Let's see where are we at again? Legend Tyrants. Trying to look for Ridley Scott's accolades again. Of course, I could. Okay, there we go. Okay, Alien, Blade Runner, Gladiator, Black Hawk Down, American Gangster, The Martian. Okay, so which I've only seen half of those, and I know like the other half, pretty much people love those movies. Many people love a lot, if not all of those, which makes me think I need to do a Ridley Scott binge at some point. But yeah, it looks awesome. So. Sorry. As always, feel free to share, subscribe. Hopefully, give me a like if you like my content. If you do, and choose to subscribe, feel free to hit that little notification button down there so you know when I drop something new, because it's very sporadic. Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the trailer for Napoleon. My reaction, any thoughts of your own, or any suggestions you have. As always, thanks for watching.